Hey guys, today's vlog went a little bit longer than expected, so if you want to go ahead and jump to 11 minutes and 55 seconds, that is where the workout starts. What's going on YouTube? It is Wednesday, March 15th. Carly here. Welcome back to my channel if you've been following along or maybe it's your first time coming to the channel. But hopefully you guys are enjoying the bikini series so far. Today is just kind of a crazy day. I don't really know exactly what footage is going to come, but I'm just going to kind of vlog and see what happens. But it's another lovely day in Seattle. It's absolutely disgusting. It has not stopped raining for 4 days now, so not ideal. I was actually trying to find flights to like Palm Springs and whatnot, but it's spring break right now, so flights are through the roof, and I had a credit, but it wasn't going to cover even one person one way. So I'm just enjoying this weather. But yeah, so today I am driving my mom to the airport in the morning. I have a meeting in Seattle, so it kind of works out perfectly. And then today I have leg day and cardio. If you watched my carb cycling video and cardio video, I think it was episode 3, I think. I'm doing one of the bike sessions today, and it's also one of my lower carb days. So right now Nick's not concerned that like a low carb day falls on a leg day or cardio day at the moment, just because if you watch that video, my carb cycling isn't too crazy right now. So it's not like it's a 100 carb difference kind of thing. It's 20 grams. So I have legs and cardio today. I need to get that in sometime between my meeting, and then I've been hanging out with my grandma for the last week and a half now. She is 90 years old. She's freaking kicking it. I hope I have her genes somewhere in me. But she had a hip replacement last week, so I am the family member that has been spending the evenings with her. So if any of you watched The Crown, comment below, because we've been watching that and it's fun. So anyways, I'll be with her tonight from 6 to 10. So my day is a little bit hectic. It is 7 now, I think, 7 a.m. I've already prepped all my meals for the day. So yeah, not entirely sure where this vlog's gonna go, but we'll see. Otherwise, you'll just kind of see me for today. So hope everybody's having a wonderful week. I have been uploading a video almost every night, so I think it's gonna start to be like every other day, but that's okay. I'm just happy that I'm even doing this and pretty proud of myself for getting one up every day. So if you haven't, send me messages with what you would like to see or hear. I have heard a couple people commenting on wanting to have a supplement video, so I will potentially do something like that. But yeah, don't hesitate to send me your messages. So see you guys in a bit. Alright guys, so before I head out, I actually just want to show you a few things, kind of like how I spend my morning, but like on my computer kind of. I'm eating my breakfast right now. Typically this happens a little bit earlier, but my days are all different. But I wanted to quickly show you like how I keep track of my macros, my workouts and everything, and then also some of the people that I currently follow on YouTube. So this is simply just an Excel spreadsheet. Over here are the dates. So if I scroll back up, you can see these. I'm on day like 180. So date is over here. I put my weight. I do my fats, my carbs, my protein, my fiber, my workout, and then if I go over here, you'll see like notes for the day. So if I'm doing cardio or whatnot. So that is how I track it. I also send that to my coach once a week at the moment. So easy way for me to see kind of what's going on and for him as well. All right, so quickly YouTube, I'll show you. Here's my channel, so hopefully you guys are subscribed. But here's some people that I have been following over, the last like 9 months or so. I just find a lot of them, most of them are fitness related in some way or another, but a lot of them are also like entrepreneurs or motivational, and I just love it. So I'm sure if you've watched any of their videos, you've heard of each other in their videos, but yeah, so these are some of the people, these top people I pretty much watch every single one of their videos that they post. I do this often, you guys, while I'm cooking. I do it while I'm meal prepping. Sometimes I leave the burners on, so I've actually started listening to a lot of podcasts because I find that I'm still able to like do what I want to do, but I can listen to it in the background. So I download podcasts and listen to them in the car. I never thought I'd be this type of person, honestly. My boyfriend always enjoys like listening to morning talk radio, and he listens to it at work sometimes because he works outside, and I just thought he was kind of crazy. But he's listening to sports talk radio, and that's his interest and his passion. So now that I've been listening to podcasts, I kind of get it. It's like that's my time to do what I'm doing, but also have something going on in the background. So I just wanted to share with you a few people that I have enjoyed watching. I've been watching YouTube for probably 9 months. So a lot of these people that you just saw have kind of been those that have inspired me. And you also probably saw a few yoga names because I've been trying to do yin yoga at least once a week. I would like to improve on that. So if anybody has awesome links that they like, comment below. Stretch videos, that'd be greatly appreciated. So just want to quickly show you that, and now I'm going to get on with my day. Alright guys, so I'll give you an update when I'm not driving, but I have legit been stuck in traffic now for over 2 hours. So my typical drive that I was attempting to make is like about an hour. So I know I always say that I'm like in Seattle, or I'm from Seattle, but I'm actually from an hour north of Seattle. And yeah, I'll give you details in a sec when I'm not stuck. Actually, probably in like 3 hours, because now I'm stuck in traffic going back home, and I missed my meeting, all because I was trying to help out my mom. So, yeah, this is ridiculous, but shit happens, huh? Come on. This traffic is horrible. Okay, I've moved about 3 miles since checking in with you last, but I'm now breaking into my waffle that I brought with me. I don't know if you can see that, but like I said in my last video, glad when I make these because they're easy on the go and when you get stuck in the car. But I'm afraid to drink my water because I kind of already have to pee, and I don't know what I'm going to do because I'm literally just stuck, so who knows. Alright guys, so I've officially been in the car for over 4 hours, and I actually just pulled into the gym because my entire day has been completely flipped and turned and changed. And I just want to quickly talk on that topic because I'm what I'm actually coming to find, a very type A person. I don't necessarily think I'm like controlling or anything, but I am definitely a planner, and I visualize things. Excuse me, I visualize things. So I'm a visual learner for sure. But I often will like map out my day in my head, and sometimes when I'm noticing that like if my day, or I used to notice like if my day didn't go as planned, I'd get kind of anxious, and it was definitely not ideal at all. So I've been working on like just that overall. But I just wanted to like run down my day really quick in 60 seconds. So like last night I got home at 1 o'clock 11:30 at night. I meal prepped for all of today because I didn't go to bed till 1 because I was supposed to cover somebody at work this morning. So I got up at 5:45, so I slept for like maybe 5 hours. Got up, washed my hair, which I never ever do, as you guys know. So that, you know, got up, washed my hair, everything was packed and ready for the day, and then she texted me at like 6:30 and said that I didn't need to cover her anymore. So then my mom called and asked if I could take her to the airport. So I was like, well, perfect. I have to go to Seattle anyways. So anyways, we left the house at 9. My meeting was at 11. The airport's an hour away from my house. So I figured I'd take her to the airport and turn around and I'd go to my meeting. Took us over 2 hours to get to the airport. So my mom almost missed her flight. I missed my meeting. And then it took me over 2 hours to come back home. And I was supposed to have a meeting at the bank this afternoon as well. And then, like I told you guys this morning, do my cardio and my legs, and then go hang out with Grandma. But, life happens, shit happens, and I think one thing that we all need to learn is that to adapt and adjust, and just know that it's not the end of the world if plans get changed. I know I have a hard time with that, but, I think especially going into this prep, I need to make sure that I can adapt and not let it, like, create stress in my life and all of that, but, if you ever feel anxious or uncertain or worried because your day is not going as planned, or you know, you're not going to get your workout in when you thought, or whatever it may be, just try and, as best as you can, you know, think of it as like, okay, I need to just move things around. I need to change things a little bit. So, yeah, I just wanted to talk about that because I think that so often, you know, we look, especially for me, I follow a lot of these like fitness girls, and I look at their day, and you know, if you don't know them very well, if you don't know like their daily routine, you assume like, oh gosh, wouldn't that be nice if I could just like stop my emails and go to the gym and get my workout done. And I think that's also kind of how I've like shown myself a little bit through social media, especially like with these videos. It probably looks like, oh, okay, like she's meal prepping and she's going to the gym and all of that. But in reality, if you didn't watch my video about my business and whatever, I do have a full-time, I have 2 jobs actually, my company, and then I help out my parents' office. So anyways, just wanted to say that like we all have lives and we all have craziness going on. And I have said in the past, like I couldn't even imagine having, you know, kids and a husband and all of that. Like I have my boyfriend who oftentimes is all of that in one. But no, like just so much respect to you guys who also have, you know, full-time jobs and kids and everything else going on in life. And I just think that's absolutely incredible. But just want to say that I made it back up north, and I'm going to get my workout in. Like I said this morning, I have legs and cardio. So I did eat my waffle, and I have my glycofuse with me to give me a little extra fuel because today is a low-carb day. But since I have legs and cardio, I want to make sure I get enough fuel in my body. So this vlog might end up just being my day because I didn't anticipate being in the car for 4 hours. So I don't have anybody to film my workout for you today, but I'll see if I can maybe do a little bit on my own. Otherwise, yeah, comment below with some other things that like you find good coping mechanisms maybe for like your day being crazy or whatever. But otherwise, I'll see you in the next clip.
Alright guys, so if you made it all the way to this point, good for you. If you skipped to this point, I totally understand. Clearly I am good at talking when I'm by myself. So in these first few clips, you're just going to see me warming up. As you know, if you follow me on Instagram or any of my social medias, I'm really focusing on muscle activation before my workouts. I have a hard time activating my glutes, and since today was a quad and glute focused workout, I really wanted to make sure that my glutes were ready because I don't want to overuse my quads. Got to make that booty grow. So here are just some banded exercises that I typically do before every single leg day, regardless of what muscle group I am focusing on. Start off with those, and then I've really been trying to stretch my hip flexors because they have just been ridiculously sore as I've pushed the weight in my workouts, and I think also from like putting on weight too. It's just a lot of stress on my body. So trying to incorporate more stretching, and yeah, just working on that. But today we start off, you're going to see in the next clip, with back squats. So I did a couple warm-up sets just to kind of get the legs pumping with obviously more conventional work, not just bands. But with some of these, you'll see at the very end, I do hold on the bottom, and that's simply just to help release my hips. So I have noticed that if I go all the way down, it's actually painful. So if I hold it down at the bottom for a moment, it helps release them a little bit and just gets things kind of working before I add any weight to the bar. So for this very first exercise, it was a back squat, and it's just 1 set times 10. So you will see here, I added some weight. I think this was still one of my warm-up sets, not entirely sure. But my goal is each week to add 1 rep to the set. So it's just 1 set. Work up to a heavy weight of 10, and then each week try and add a rep to it if possible. Really make sure you're doing proper form. I know Amanda Bucci has a great video for squats, so go ahead and head over there if you would like. I will actually attach the link in the description box so you guys can look at that. With my squats, I really try and focus on going low, keeping that 45-degree angle with your knees, chest up, do not collapse over, otherwise you will start to feel it in your lower back, and that is not good. So push your heels to the ground, act as if you are actually pushing off the ground, not like you're trying to just stand up. You want to push away from the ground. So that was the very first exercise. And this next exercise is dumbbell lunges. So you want to do 15 to 20 per leg, and that is 1 rep. So with these, you are going to do 1 to 5 sets, depending on how you're feeling that day. So 15 to 20 on one leg, 15 to 20 on the next leg. Give yourself a good amount of rest. I typically give myself 2 to 3 minutes, and then I go back to it. If you are noticing that it is getting extremely difficult to get to that 15 or 20 rep range, don't lower the weight. Stick with your weight, and then just don't do 5 sets. Only do maybe 1 set if that's all you can do that day. So whatever weight you choose, stick with it. Push yourself though. I know sometimes I can honestly only get 1 or 2 sets if I'm really pushing myself. So these I actually did do all 5. Push through that heel. Really try and activate those glutes, not just the quad. Next, glute kickbacks. As you can see, I am leaning over. You want to try and have your back as horizontal to the ground as possible. Bring that knee in and lift up, like really kick back. I try and hold at the top for half a second to a second just to really squeeze that butt. Make sure your hips are parallel with the ground as well. You do not want to be turning your hips as you are kicking back. I did the same thing here. I did 15 per leg, and I did 1 to 5 sets. So feel yourself out, feel how you're feeling that day, and that will kind of decide what you're going to do. Next, I did adductors. These, I did 20 of these. So same thing, 1 to 5 sets, 20 reps. Push yourself, engage your core, really squeeze those inner thighs. It's a part of the body that I feel like it's hard for me to train. So I enjoy these 1 to 5 sets, and yeah, a good amount of rest between each set. Like I said before, 2 to 3 minutes if needed, and push yourself on these. All right, these were absolute killer. Barbell glute bridges. I did 4 sets of 20, but only give yourself 30 to 45 seconds per set, okay? So this is a metabolic rep. On the last 2 sets, I could not get to 20, and that is totally fine. Squeeze your butt as hard as you can at the top and go to true failure. Go till you cannot go anymore. You're going to feel a huge rush of blood in your butt, like you have got a little bubble butt going on, but that's what you want because it'll take you into our last exercise, which is a superset. So this last exercise, you do 3 sets, okay, of each exercise. Here you see me on the abductors. I'm leaning forward and pushing out as hard as you can, really squeezing the glutes. So obviously your butt is already full of blood from the barbell glute bridges. But here you're going to do 12 to 15 reps, and then you are going to move straight into the body weight hyperextension. Here, squeeze your butt to bring you up and bend your knees sometimes to help engage actually your hamstrings, so you're not using your lower back at all. So you want to use all of your glutes and your hamstrings. So you're going to go back and forth between these 2 exercises 3 times. On the body weight hamstring or hyperextension, you are going to go to failure. So 12 to 15 on the abductor, and then to failure on these. And holy heck, you'll have a booty burn.
Alright guys, so I'm home now. I hope you liked that workout. I wasn't anticipating filming, but nobody was at the gym, so it kind of worked out. And if you didn't know, I have really curly hair, so when I get sweaty, all my like wispies start to come out. But figures I would wash my hair on the day that I have cardio and legs and it's pouring down rain. Figures, so that's why I don't wash my hair. But I'm going to just go get in my cardio. I have the same bike that I did have on whatever day it was. I'm kind of delirious. But I'm going to put on my sweet sweat and get after it and make these things even more intense than they are. But yeah, thank you again for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Give it a thumbs up, please. And I will see you in the next one.